So, news broke a couple of days ago that Denver Nuggets forward Michael Porter Jr. is out indefinitely with nerve damage in his back, and he's going to have another back surgery. It's unfortunate that for him to be so young and early in his career that he's on his third back surgery. He had 2 in college, and now his first one while being in the NBA. He already missed his rookie year as far as the NBA. That now this is getting to be a reoccurring thing as far as Michael Porter Jr. having back injuries and having to have surgery again. Also, he's coming off of a great season last year, which the Denver Nuggets rewarded him with a 5-year, $127 million contract. Now, one would have to think, do the Denver Nuggets regret giving Michael Porter Jr. that type of money? Because now you're expecting a lot out of him. You're expecting his stats to skyrocket. You're expecting him to improve. But that all got cut short with the injury now. So here's another season where injury is cutting his season short. Now, I understand rewarding a player for having a good year. But, it's kind of like, now what do you do? You're committed 5 years, $127 million to him. And you don't know if him continuously having back surgeries is going to be enough for him to be able to make it through an 82 game season plus playoffs year if his back is hurting and this is reoccurring. And he's young. So it's like, this is part of the reason why he didn't go high in the draft. So it's like, if I'm Denver's coach, am I mad that I committed the money to him, or he earned it because of putting up the numbers he put up? But it's like, now he can't even play. So you're out of a young player, and he's injured, and you guys lost PJ Dozier to his ACL injury. So it's like the Nuggets take 1 step forward, just take 2 steps back when it's starting to come to these young players. If I was Denver, I wouldn't have committed that type of money to Michael Porter, knowing the history with his back. Granted, when he plays, he's played pretty well. He struggled a little bit starting this season with his shot, but he was working through it. That I figured it would get better, but I could tell something was bothering him with his movements around the court. So I'd rather he had the surgery, go through the process, see the right doctors to make sure that he can sustain and have an NBA career if he can continue to have one. Or is this going to be something that could mess up his future as far as in the NBA? Like, what are doctors really telling him? Has he had botched back surgeries from being at Mizzou as far as college? And that's why he's still having these lingering back issues? So these are the questions that you gotta wonder. And when he went through his physical for the NBA draft process, when they drafted him, did you guys properly do your due diligence on his health and fully check out his back? There's a lot of things that are going to be asked around the Nuggets organization about where the Nuggets go from here. And injury bug has been getting them. He's probably Michael Porter Jr. I'm pretty sure it's part of their building block. So it's like, uh, if he can't continue to play, where do you go next? And how does his 5-year, $127 million contract? What happens with that?